Hello dear students, welcome to today's English class. So we have completed a poem yesterday, lines written in the previous class, lines written in early spring. Hope you have read the poem, you have understood it, you have understood how William Wordsworth expressed his concern towards nature and how much he grieves when he knows what man has done to man has done to nature. Okay, so let us go further. Let us do some more activities from the lesson. Okay, some of the activities, question answers, the side question answers we can complete. Okay, if you have any doubt you can ask me. I prefer you do it yourself, not without looking or taking the help of any guide, etc. ഗൈഡുകളൊന്നും നോക്കാതെ തനിയെ എഴുതാൻ ശ്രമിക്കുക. അങ്ങനെ എഴുതുമ്പോൾ എന്തെങ്കിലും ബുദ്ധിമുട്ട് നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ഉണ്ടാവുകയാണെങ്കിൽ പ്ലീസ് ഫീൽ ഫ്രീ ടു കോൾ മീ. ഓക്കെ, ഐ വിൽ ബി അവൈലബിൾ ഡേ ടൈം or in the evening. It's not a problem. Okay, we are here to help you. Okay, so let us move to the activities, and I told you this is about the poetic devices which you have already learned in your 8th, 9th classes. I'm sure about it. Okay, പഠിച്ചിട്ടുണ്ട്. 8ലും 9ലും ക്ലാസ്സുകളിലൊക്കെ നമ്മളത് പഠിച്ചിട്ടുള്ളതാണ്. Again, but let us again revise it. If you have forgotten, it is your chance to learn it again. Okay, so here is the question given. William Wordsworth's poem, lines written in early spring, is appealing to the readers because of its poetic devices. So it is appealing to us because so many poetic devices are used here. Let us fill the boxes with the suitable examples from the poem. So some are given here like a personification, imagery. You can check your textbook, alliteration, rhyming scheme. These 4 are given. Let us see that in detail. What are they? First, let us move to personification. Dear students, do you remember last year we have learned what is personification? Just bring to your mind what is personification. Personification. Okay. So what would be that? It is inanimate objects and abstract nouns are spoken of as having life or intelligence. What do you mean inanimate objects? Objects which have no life, that cannot move. Or abstract notions. Abstract means which we cannot see, ideas. Some ideas and some inanimate objects which are lifeless or which cannot be moved or which is lifeless, that is given the attributes of a person, like having intelligence or life. Okay, see an example. To her fair works did nature link. An example from our own poem. To her fair works did nature link. To her. So what do you understand? Her means the nature is considered to be a woman. Okay, so when you add human qualities or a life to an inanimate object or to an idea, that is called personification. You can find out more examples from the poem. That is your activity, and understand what is personification. Clear? Okay, that you have to do as a work and send me in your Google Classroom or WhatsApp. Okay, I prefer you send by Google Classroom because it can be saved there. Okay, next one is imagery. Next thing we have seen there, that is imagery, and I am sure the previous last year you have learned about imagery. I am just repeating once again. What is imagery? Descriptions which appeal to 5 senses. That is what we call imagery. When you read a poem, okay, when you hear it, maybe some things may appeal to your senses. How many senses we have? We have senses of hearing, of touching, of seeing, perception. Okay, then touch, taste, smell. We have 5. No, all our 5 organs we have. Our eyes, our nose, our tongue, our ears and our skin. Touch. Okay, so whatever appeal to that, let us see which are they. First of all, we have visual image. Appeals to the sense of sight. Okay, when you read a poem, if something appeals to your eyes, something you can see through the words, then that we call as a visual image. See, the birds around me hopped and played. When the poets say the birds around me, we can see in our imagination, in our eyes, the picture of birds. Okay, so that is called a visual image. Auditory image appeals to the sense of sound. So when the poet says the birds are singing, you can just imagine, you can hear your ears. No, it appeals to your ears. That's called auditory image. Olfactory image. When the poets say something about the scents, the fragrance of flowers, so that appeals to our nose. Okay, olfactory image. Gustatory image, something related to our taste, something like a sweet. When the poets say something about the sweetness of maybe a mango or sweetness of fruits. Okay, honey or sweet, so that appeals to our sense of taste. Then tactile, that appeal to our sense of touch, when it touches you. Soft rain, the soft rain touched, made wet, when you say it appeals to our skin, we can say that that appeals to the sense of touch. So we have 5 images: visual images, auditory images, olfactory images, gustatory images, and the tactile images. Okay, so find out examples of these images from the poem and do the activity. Okay, again we have something called alliteration, which you already learned last year. Repetition of initial consonant sound in the words in a line. Initial consonant sounds. What do you mean consonants? എന്താണ് consonants എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ? Vowels and consonants. You know that there are 26 alphabets. Now how many vowels are there? 5. A, E, I, O, U. All the rest are called consonants. B, D, F, G, H, J, K, L, M, N, not O, P, Q, R, S, T, V, W, X, Y, Z, all that are called the consonants. Okay, so when the consonant sound repeat in the initial consonant, initial means the first. See, palpitating plantations, P repeated. You can find more examples from the poem and complete the activity. If any doubt, please call me. Okay. Then the rhyme scheme. What is a rhyme scheme? Pattern of a rhyme between the lines of a poem. Okay, and especially the ending sounds. That is what we call the rhyming scheme. See, as an example, I heard 1,000 blended notes. While in a grove I sat reclined, in that sweet mood when pleasant thoughts bring sad thoughts to the mind. So, okay, take the ending sound, nots. Okay, so we give A here. See the next one, ed, d, reclined, d. It was s, it was d. These are not same. ഇത് z തന്നെ ആയിരുന്നെങ്കിൽ നമ്മൾ ഇതിന് വീണ്ടും a എന്ന് കൊടുത്തേ. It is something different, so we gave b. See the third one, sound, sound. This sound and this sound are same, ending s sound. So we give here again the same, a is given here. And the end one, d, reclined mind, same. So we give again b here. So what will be the rhyming scheme of this line or this poem? Is A, B, A, B. So this is a rhyming scheme. The whole poem will be written in that scheme. That's the beauty of properly compiled poems. Okay, so A, B is a rhyme scheme that I've already given you. This is where you have to find out the rhyme scheme. Okay, and what do you have? Next activity I'm giving you is the appreciation of the poem, which you've already learned last year how to do that. Activity 3 is that, to her fair works did nature link the human soul that through me ran. These lines speak about man's vital relationship with nature. So let us write an appreciation of the poem. And how to prepare the appreciation of the poem, do you remember? In the first paragraph, mention the author and the main theme of the poem. So you can begin like this. Lines Written in Early Spring is a beautiful poem written by the world-renowned Romantic age poet William Wordsworth. And in this line, he expresses his great love for nature, his appreciation for the beauty of nature, and how he is worried about human interference in destroying the beauty of nature. So that way you can just write. I said in my own words, okay. I won't give you the appreciation now. You have to write and send me. Then later I'll give you a version of that, okay. But you try yourself. In the second and third paragraph, summarize the poem in your own words. So you just to say the poet was reclining in near a woods, and he was very happy, enjoying the music of the nature. But in that pleasant mood came some sad thoughts. He began to think about what man was doing to man, okay. And he explained the beauty of nature, how the flowers, the birds around him hopping, and the periwinkles, and the primroses, how they grew and how beautiful they are. So the summary of the poem you have to write in 2 paragraphs. And at the end you can mention the poetic devices used here, just like the alliteration or the visual images, imagery, personification, how the nature is personified, okay, and your own views regarding the poem. I like this poem. This is very beautiful. It appeals. It has a relevance even today, because we see how humans destroy the nature. So your own contribution. So begin with the author and the name of the poem and the main theme. Explain in summary the summary of the poem. Then come at the end, you mention the poetic devices and your own view about the poem. Then you get a beautiful appreciation of the poem. So please do it, okay. So these many works I give you. You can take your time and complete, okay. We understand that looking into the smartphone and taking down notes is a hectic task. It strains your eyes. We don't want to spoil your eyesight. In fact, take your time, give some rest to your eyes, okay, and don't take this as a chance to escape from the work. We don't want to harm your eyes. Do it, take your time, okay, give certain intervals to your eyes, wash your eyes with the cold water, okay, give some rest, then complete the work and send me in the Google Classroom or in WhatsApp, whatever it is possible to you, so that I may know that you are doing the work, okay. So thank you for watching. Have a nice day.